Good morning, students. This is our next chapter of history for class 9th, Nazism and the rise of Hitler. Earlier, we have covered the syllabus which you have to be given in your term 1 examination, and now we are continuing the SST with the history section. And the next chapter of history for class 9th is Nazism and the rise of Hitler. It is very important chapter in terms of not only your 9th class but further competitive examination also. So we are starting here that might be possible you know about little bit of Hitler and Nazism. Here we are starting the chapter with a wonderful story that how the fear among the people threatened every citizen of European nation, and what was its consequences after the Hitler and the Nazism in the European nation. So the chapter is going to start. In the spring of 1945, a little 11-year-old German boy called Helmut was laying in bed when he overheard his parents discussing something in serious tones. His father, a policeman, a prominent physician, deliberated with his wife whether the time had come to kill the entire family or if he should commit suicide alone. His father spoke about his fear of revenge, saying, "No, now the Allies will do to us what we did to the crippled and Jews." Now, in this story, students, it is the time of 1945. It was the spring season, and there was a 11-year-old German boy whose name was Helmut, and he was laying on his bed, and he heard suddenly that his parents were discussing about something very serious, and his father was discussing. His father was a prominent, very famous physician, and he was discussing with his wife that is the time has come that we have to kill our entire family or I have to commit suicide alone. His father was talking about and that now the Allies power will take revenge from us as we have done with them, as we have crippled the Jews. Now the next day he took Helmut to the woods where they spent their last happy time together, and the very next day the entire family went to the woods, it means went to the forest area, and they spent a little bit of happy time singing old children's songs. Later Helmut's father shot himself in his office. After this, Helmut's father himself shot with his gun, and Helmut remembered that he saw his father's bloody uniform being burnt in the family fireplace. And after that, the little 11-year boy remembered that how his father's uniform was full of blood, and how the father was burnt in the family fireplace. So, traumatized was he by what he had overheard and what had happened, that he reacted by refusing to eat at home for the following 9 years. He was afraid that his mother might poison him. Now, what was the result on the mind of his 11 years old boy, whose name was Helmut, that he was threatened so much that his mental state was full of fear, and he was just full of fear, and he was threatened in such a manner that he was refusing everything at home to eat. He was having a, you can say, deep scars and fear in his mind and soul, that he was not ready to eat as a normal boy after the incident for 9 years. You can imagine, 9 years is a long time, that for 9 years his mental state was not normal, that he can eat properly as a normal boy at his home. And what type of fear he was having? He was afraid that maybe his mother gave him a poison in the food, as he has heard that his father told to his mother that whether I have to do suicide or I have to kill entire family. So After passing 9 years, even the Helmut was having the same fear that maybe my mother will kill me, as my father told me the entire family should be killed. Although Helmut may not have realized all that it meant, his father had been a Nazi and a supporter of Adolf Hitler. Although this little 11 years boy was not having the idea that what his father have done with the Jews and the non you can say non Russian people, that how as being a supporter of Adolf Hitler he has killed innocent people, innocent Jews and their children just to support the Adolf Hitler. He was not aware about it. Many of you will know something about the Nazi and Hitler. You probably know of Hitler's determination to make Germany into a mighty power and his ambition of conquering all of Europe. Maybe children, you know that how the Hitlers wanted to make Germany as a mighty and a supreme power in a European state, and his ambition to conquer, to win all the parts of Europe and develop Germany as a autocratic ruler. You may have heard that he killed Jews. So it may be possible that you know that how he has killed thousands and millions of the Jews without any cause. But Nazism was not one or two isolated acts. It was a system. But when we talk about Nazism, so Nazism, how the Nazism is different from the Hitler, that when we talk about Nazism, it was not a one or two isolated acts, it was a system. Nazism was a system, a structure of ideas about the world and politics. That whenever we discuss about the Nazism, it is a structure and it is a politics and a structure of a particular ideas. Let us try to understand what Nazism all about. Let us see why Helmut's father killed himself and what the basis of his fear was. Now in this chapter, Nazism and the rise of Hitler, we will discuss about the that what is all about Nazism, if it is a system, so what type of system it was, and why the Helmut's father killed himself, and who were Jews, and why and how the Hitlers brutally killed the Jews. In May 1945, Germany surrendered to the Allies. That Germany has lost and the Allies' power emerged as a great power. When we say Allies, so it is the combination of UK and France. In 1941, they were joined by the USSR and the USA. They fought against the Axis powers, namely Germany, Italy and Japan. Axis power included Germany, Italy and Japan, and allied powers included UK and France. So, what had happened in May 1945, Germany surrendered to the Allies. Germany has lost the war, and anticipating what was coming, Hitler, his propaganda minister Goebbels and his entire family committed suicide collectively in his Berlin bunker in April. So it is the incident of May 1945 where Germany has lost the war in front of Allies power, and anticipating what was coming, Hitler, his propaganda minister Goebbels and his entire family. Now the minister of Hitler, Goebbels and his entire family committed suicide collectively in his Berlin bunker in April. After the losing the war, the Hitler's minister with his family committed the suicide in the Berlin bunker. At the end of the war, an international military tribunal at Nuremberg was set up to prosecute Nazi war criminals for crimes against peace, for war crimes and crimes against humanity. Germany's conduct during the war, especially those actions. Now, what had happened that in 1945, all the people who were the follower of the Hitler's army or the Nazi system, they all were recognized as a guilty and the criminals for the crimes as their crimes was against the peace. Their crimes were against the humanity. That's why they all were, you can say, prosecuted, and they were hanged to death. Now, Germany's conduct during the war, especially those actions which came to be called crimes against humanity. That why? What was the reason that we always see the very ugly face of Hitler and Nazism? Whenever we trace the history, we never praise the Nazism system of politics or the structure, and we always think against, or you can say very bad about the Hitler's rulership, as he was totally autocratic. He has killed innocent Jews without any reason and non-Aryan blood people. And what was the reason that after the winning of Allied powers over Germany, why all the victims of Nazism category or the follower of Hitler were given hanged to death, as their crime is not a normal crime. Their crime was against humanity, raised serious moral and ethical questions, and invited worldwide condemnation. What were these acts? Now we will discuss that in 1945, when Allied power has win and Germany had to surrender, then what were their hilarious and heinous crimes against the humanity? We are going to discuss that. For that, these people have to be prosecuted. So, their acts were under the shadow of the Second World War. Now we are talking about the Second World War. Germany had waged a genocidal war. What is genocidal? Now we will talk about that. Germany was having genocidal war, which resulted in the mass murder of selected groups of innocent civilians of Europe. So that Germany, when it emerged as a powerful country under the rulership of Hitler or the Nazism system, that they began the war which was known as genocidal. And genocidal war is involved the mass murder of selected section of the people and who are totally innocent people of Europe. The number of people killed included 6 million Jews. Now you come to know that why the Helm's father committed suicide when Allied power, when he was having the fear that now the Jews will kill us, as although in before all the follower of the Nazi party or the follower of you can say all the follower of Hitler, they killed 6 million Jews and 200,000 gypsies, 1 million Polish civilian, 70,000 Germans who were considered mentally and physically disabled. Now you can see that when we trace the history, Nazism system in a European nation and Germany, in Germany, the Hitler's doctrine that how Hitler and the Nazism system killed so many innocent Jews, gypsies, Polish civilian, and the German who are mentally and physically disabled. That it shows that all acts were so inhuman and against the humanity. As a human being, as a normal person, we always give respect and helpful hand to the disabled people. But in the case of Germany, under the rulership of Nazism system, Hitler has killed innocent, physically, mentally challenged people. Besides innumerable political opponents, Nazis devised an unprecedented means of killing people, that is by gassing them in various killing centers like Auschwitz. That not only this, after this Nazi system also killed so many numberless people, and it has done by the developing the various gas killing center like Auschwitz. It is the example that in Auschwitz he has developed a gas killing center. By the poisonous gas, the innocent people were captured and they were punished, that they were made to the death. The Nuremberg Tribunal sentenced only 11 leading Nazis to death. Many others were imprisoned for life. The retribution did come, yet the punishment of the Nazis was far short of the brutality and extent of their crimes. The Allies did not want to be harsh, nor defeated Germany as they had been after the First World War. Now, everyone came to feel that the rise of Nazi Germany could be partly traced back to the German experience at the end of the First World War. What was this experience? Now, we are talking about that what was the condition of Germany after the First World War, how the Nazi emerged as a powerful political system, and how the Hitler emerged as a powerful politician and autocratic ruler after the First World War. So here we will discuss the First World War situations. Now the next heading in this chapter, birth of the Weimar Republic. What is Weimar Republic? We are talking about Germany after the First World War. That Germany, a powerful empire in the early years of the 20th century, fought the First World War 1914 to 1918 alongside Austrian Empire and against the Allies. Allies included England, France and Russia. All joined the war enthusiastically, hoping to gain from a quick victory. Little did they realize that the war would stretch on, eventually draining Europe of all its resources. Germany made initial gains by occupying France and Belgium. However, the Allies, strengthened by the US entry in 1917, won, defeating Germany and the Central Powers in November 1918. That when we read the condition, the political condition of the Germany after the First World War. So, birth of the Weimar Republic. How the Weimar Republic emerged in the during the 20th century in Germany. That Germany that time was known as a powerful country, and Germany also took part in the First World War alongside the Austrian Empire, and Germany was against the Allies' power, which included England, France, and Russia. These all powers joined to the war enthusiastically and hoping that they will gain a quick victory. Little did they realize that the war would stretch on, eventually draining Europe of all its resources. And after the First World War, all the resources has drained, come to an end of Europe. Germany made initial gains, although after the First World War, in the starting phase, Germany gained so much of gained profit by occupying France and Belgium, as after the First World War some part of the France and the Belgium was occupied by the Germany. However, the Allies strengthened by the US entry, and on the other side, Allies power also became powerful when the US entered in 1917, and they won the war, and they defeated Germany and the Central Powers in November 1918. So in 1918, the Allies power had won the First World War. The defeat of Imperial Germany and the abdication of the emperor gave an opportunity to parliamentary parties to recast German polity. Now, when Germany had faced defeat, they lost the First World War. Because of the losing of the First World War by the Germany, it has given an opportunity that there should be a parliamentary types of political system rather than an autocratic rule of the monarch. A national assembly met at Weimar and established a democratic constitution with a federal structure. Deputies were now elected to the German parliament or Reichstag on the basis of equal and the universal votes cast by all adults, including women also. So that after that, when after the First World War, Germany emerged as a democratic and a federal country where not only the men but the women are also allowed, adult women also allowed to give their vote. Now, the republic, however, was not received well by its own people, largely because of the terms it was forced to accept after Germany's defeat at the end of the First World War. The peace treaty that the republic or the people of the Germany, however, was not received the equal rights and the opportunity by the large segment of the society, and it was forced to accept after Germany defeat. But they were forced that after Germany had lost the First World War, they have to be the part of federal system. The peace treaty at Versailles with the Allies was a harsh and humiliating peace. Germany lost its overseas colonies, a tenth of its population, 13% of its territory, 75% of its iron, and 26% of its coal to France, Poland, Denmark, and Lithuania. Now you can see that after the First World War, what was the condition, political condition and economical condition of Germany, that they have to compromise within their territories. Germany now had lost its colonies. Even the 10th% of its population also Germany has to lose, 13% territory, 75% iron, and 26% of coal they have to give to the France and Poland, Denmark, and Lithuania. The Allied power demilitarized Germany to weaken its power. Now, the war guilt clause held Germany responsible for the war and the damage the Allied countries suffered. Germany was forced to pay compensation amounting to 6 billion. The Allied armies also occupied the resource-rich Rhineland for much of the 1920s. Many Germans held the new Weimar Republic responsible for not only the defeat in the war but the disgrace at Versailles. Now you can see that it was the poor condition after the First World War, how the Germany became economically and politically weaker, and how the Allied power gained all the profit, and they called that Germany is responsible for all the loss of its territory and economy after the First World War. That's why many Germans held the new Weimar Republic responsible for not only the defeat in the war but the disgrace at Versailles also. So it is all about, in this lecture we have discussed about what is all about the Nazism system and the rise of Hitler. We will discuss in the next video. Then we have talked about what is all about a genocidal war, and how the Weimar Republic emerged after the First World War in Germany, and how it has accepted, and how the Allied power called the Germany as a guilty for all the losses after the First World War. We will continue it in the further video. Till then, good luck, take care, and do your daily homework. Bye.